We will be doing in today's video this eye makeup look with pastel, neons, and graphic liners. So if ever you want to know how I created this beautiful eye look, then continue watching and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time that I post a video. So let's get into this eye makeup tutorial in right away. Hello beauties! How are we feeling today? So today we will do a makeup tutorial because in the last couple of videos we were doing a lot of reviews, and thank you so much for everyone that's been watching my videos. It kind of had a lot of views and I'm so grateful that you love this video. Both 3 of my last reviews, which is from Anastasia Beverly Hills and from Benefit Cosmetics. So yeah, so today what I thought would be fun is to do just something eyeshadow wise very simple. So we're gonna just pack on some eyeshadow and we'll do some graphic liner right on top of it, which is gonna be amazing. I already did my face, I already primed my lid, so if ever you want to know everything that I used, it's gonna be listed at the end of the description box as usual. And we will start with the ABH Mini Norvina 2 volume 2. I will go into a 1, which is that yellow shade right here, putting it on a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna place it right here and then blending it upwards. Brings it right here and it goes a little bit over the eyeshadow, so we will go for something pastel today. I don't know. Sometimes what I like to do is to pack and then I blend, but for some eyeshadow you really have to go straight and then you have to blend right away. Like packing and blending just doesn't work. But this one seems pretty nice. What do you think? Do you prefer something more pastel or do you prefer bright colors? I don't know, tell me down below in the comments. I would like to know which one is your favorite color for makeup looks in particular. This is really gonna open up the eye to a whole different level. We'll see. I am looking at all the colors, of course, and I think I'm gonna place the shade which is right here, this one, and this one is A3 and it's a light little orange, and I think I'm just gonna take this with the same brush and then apply this right next to the yellow that I just placed, and we'll just place it, and after that I'll just blend more pigmented colors into it. Put some orange in the middle and then I'll put some pink and I'll just try it with different colors. And then I go back with the yellow and then I go back with this and make sure that everything is blended properly. And as I said, this is our base, so it's not gonna be perfect. It's just we're starting off. And I think I'm gonna go into the Huda Beauty palette, which has more of like, I would say the neon pink has some pastels right there, which goes more towards the orangey pink. And I feel like it's gonna be such a good colors. This one or this one? This one. So the first one here, this one doesn't really have any names either. So that's one thing that I noticed. They don't really have names, you just say by the color. And this palette is bigger than the Anastasia one. And I just place that at the end and blend it into the orange. Feeling this pastel moment, yes. I have like the least amount of pigment on my brush as possible, and I'm just going very slightly, of course. Going pretty quickly, you know, so this is just the base that we're creating right now, and after that I'll just add more pigment, more color. We're probably gonna add something more I would say dark for here, but and since my eyes are really hooded, I will concentrate the pigment, most of it, on top of where my eyelid folds, droops, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's just really crazy annoying, especially right now, but on my palette, you know, this happens literally all the time and it just focuses on my palette and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to show you something and it doesn't want to focus on my eyes at all, and it pisses me off so much. For some reason, it's like the worst thing ever in the world. This looks really cute. And of course, I wanted to do it like this, put this pigment before I apply the other pigment, because I'm going to be applying darker pigment in these areas right here, of course, where the crease is. So there is something that will blend upwards, and it will create an illusion where my eye is just bigger than what it actually is. And you're gonna see I have a little picture in my mind. Hopefully everything goes super well. I'm gonna be going into the neon pink palette from Huda Beauty, and there is this bright pink right here, magenta or whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna be applying this where I have pink right there, and I'm gonna be packing it on, making sure that it is bright. I'm going to be bringing it into the shape that I had. This is not as exactly as I wanted it to, especially this eye. This one is always worse than the other. I'm going to be blending the eyeshadow more, and I'm going to be cleaning up probably maybe with some concealer, or I'm just going to connect it to under the lash line, which that you can do as well. So we're just placing this. I brought it up. Oh my god, this is gonna look really pretty. And I'm gonna take the other palette, which is the mini volume 2, and I'm gonna go into that orange, which is that very bright orange, and I'm gonna be placing it precisely only here and then blending it up into the light orange. I am packing it up here, leaving some space on the lid, and I bring it into the pink, into that really upwards motion. This looks pretty cute. I like how this is placed, especially on this one. This one is like kind of messed up, and this one is just like living its whole fantasy. Right, so I decided to continue blending and placing back some color, and it looks pretty damn good. So now I'm gonna be taking another palette, which is the neon Huda Beauty Neon Orange palette, and I'm gonna go do the lower lash line before I do all of the pigment and the rest and the glitter and the little details. I was thinking of doing this bright orange yellow type of color here, and then bring this one right here at the end. So those two colors will really enhance my natural eye color, makes it pop, even though these colors at the top already do it. It's just I didn't want to put something that was the same as on my upper lid. I'm gonna go into that orangey color here, which is the first shade, and I'm gonna be applying this right here, and it's gonna be darker than the upper lash line, and that is, you know, my intention. And when I place it right next to the other color, this looks like more of a mustardy color, which I don't really mind, to be honest. Really cute. And then I'm gonna take the other color, which is right here. This color is more of like a peachy color, and I'm gonna place this at the outer corner. So many beautiful colors. And then after that, I'll put the pink that we had earlier and mix it with that color to connect it to the upper lash line. But I wanted this to be darker on the lower lash line, just for different purposes. Something that will be just as beautiful, bright, and different. Because usually I put the same colors, and I think it's, I don't know, today I was like, oh, it's gonna be boring if I do this. So I just want a lot of different colors and different tones on my eyes. So taking that bright pink, I'm gonna be taking the same brush which I cleaned on my arm, and I'm connecting it with the other color. It's gonna be graphic, beautiful. Okay, so the next thing we will do, since this is done, and I'm gonna leave it like this, it's not too harsh, I would say. The next step I'm gonna go to is the neon orange palette. I take this mini packer brush, and I will start with the orange because I want the yellow to be poppin'. And those from Huda Beauty, the thing with these is they are harder to place with a brush. So we'll just go slightly And I'm just gonna blend them into the shades that we have, of course. Looks pretty cute. And then another thing I can do after is just add some more orange on the eye, and it's gonna look amazing. But now, if I can place the brush back to where it is, I'm gonna take another packer brush, take that really bright kind of yellow green shade, and I'm gonna be placing it right here in the inner corner. You know, I'm gonna bring it really high, just because this is going to be the main focus to enhance the eye. And I'm just bringing it very, very high. As you can see, look, I'm bringing it way higher than the other one. Just adds, you see the difference? This is way brighter, and it's going to add a little bit of new luminosity, and I'm not packing it too much. And it's pretty much the same shade, but just brighter. And I like to bring it on the lower lash line also in the inner corner, just to brighten up a little bit and make sure that it is very bright, and it's just to make sure that everything is blended together, so the upper part is blended to the other part, because right now when you see this eye, which is not done, it's not really blended in any way, which to me, I feel like blending is super, super important. So I'm just gonna apply this. All right, oh my god, I love it. And then after that, I think I'm going to enhance the orange that I have, just because it's kind of disappearing with that pigment. And I kind of don't like how this orange thing is happening. So I'm just going to pack it on top. Yeah, this is better. So that's another trick. If you don't really like the shimmer, you can just blend a little bit of the matte shade on top. The shimmer stays there, but it completely changes colors, which is my little trick. I think these pigments are placed, they look really nice, and now the next step is I'm going to be taking a liner, which is going to be from one size, one right here, this black liner, and we will just create the most beautiful thing ever. I'm going to start with the inner corner. I like to start there sometimes to make sure that I'm precise enough, especially because I drank coffee and I don't want to mess up anything, so I'm just going to go with this, and I'm going to open my eyes and just start with this side. Just a little cat eye moment. Oh my god, I'm so shaky, so shaky. There you go, just a small little liner, which I'm gonna make it thicker, and I'm gonna do the other eye, and of course I will put some lashes after that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I went a little crazy with the eyeliner, but what do you think about this? It's so beautiful. And I was thinking, since this is so cool, I don't even want to put false lashes. So I'm going to be applying only some highlight at the top of my brow, just to make sure that everything is highlighted and everything. Super cute. And we'll place some mascara, of course, on top of everything else. My lip is just a simple lip before I apply the rest. This is the lip stain is in Rosewood, if you were wondering, from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which this color is just beautiful. So I'm just gonna take a little packer brush and take this little e.l.f. highlighter, which is really simple with yellow tones, and I'm just gonna apply this right at the brow bone and then bring it right here. I bring it into the yellow, down, following this same pattern. And then I just bring it on top. I follow the brow, and I just bring it at the top of all of the other colors, and I follow all the way onto my skin. And this is gonna create, like I always say, a transition between the colors to the eyebrow. I am ready for the mascara, and I think I'm gonna put a lip gloss too on top of this, just to make everything pop even more. Should I just put another color on top? Yes, I think so. I think this color is not bright enough, and I think I should put Orchid. It's turned into a very dark purple real quick, and I'm kind of living for this. Ooh, Ooh. Anyway, tell me down below if this was a mistake or if it's something that looks absolutely amazing. Now what I will do, I will be applying some mascara on my lips, and I'm going to be putting the False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara from MAC Cosmetics. Of course, this is it's a really nice mascara, but very expensive. And then placing another mascara, which is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir right on top. Ouch, I scratched my eye with the other mascara. Don't really need more than that. And then I rubbed off a little bit of the lip stain so it is diminished. So if you rub it, it's gonna look paler because I thought it was too dark. So I rubbed it a little bit, then both pigments now are mixed together, so rosewood and orchid, and it looks really good. It looks more like what I have right now. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be applying some lip gloss, setting spray, and we will be finished. So the lip gloss that I'm gonna be applying, of course, is a pink one, and I'm gonna go with the Fenty Beauty Pretty Please in this pink thing, which, wow, I love this color. I don't really use it a lot, so this is perfect. Ooh. And then we will apply the MAC Cosmetics Fix Plus Setting Spray. I hate this sound, to be honest. It's like the worst. Alright, so this is the makeup look that I came up with today. A little pastel neon moment with graphic liners a little bit everywhere. It looks kind of crazy but nice. I feel like in a way, when you do graphic liners with this, the hooded eyes completely disappear for some reason. And you don't really see the lid flopping, drooping, hooding anymore, which is amazing. So that's a trick if ever you want to remove completely your hooded eyes. It's this line at the top. This line here is really gonna enhance your eyes in such a different way, and I highly recommend you trying it if you like to do some crazy looks and if you like to do graphic liners in general as well. So that is the makeup look for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. So tell me down below if you have any suggestions or if you want a specific color. I know there's some people during my lives that ask me for specific colors, and I would gladly do it. I just have to work on them and to think about specific makeup looks to do with these colors. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see all those awesome videos. So I post 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday, and if you don't want to miss any videos, again, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell again, and you'll be notified every single time that I post one. So I really love you, beauties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.